Hi Rubies, thanks for checking out today's video. So today I'm back with part 2 of Sims 4 Snowy Escape. If you can hear some buzzing, I apologise, my computer seems to be making quite a loud noise today. I'm not really sure why. I do also have, you could probably see a yellow dot, I imagine, around my mouse, I think, because I haven't had a chance to get my Elgato set up properly yet. I can kind of get it to record, but then there's a problem with the sound and I can't hear the music, or then it doesn't record, and so I'm leaving it for now until I can get it all sorted properly. So as you're listening now, I'm just recording on my Zoom mic, which hopefully is slightly better quality than last time. It might not still be completely ideal because I can't figure out exactly where to put it for the best sound, but hopefully it's just a bit better than my standard laptop mic. So this time I have a backstory ready for this family, so we can kind of get to know them a bit better, know their personalities, kind of what's going on with their life and all of that. So let me just get my notes app where I wrote all my notes about the family. Okay. One thing I will say as well, I said last time I wasn't sure if I was saying their names correctly. I have Googled all of them to see how they're pronounced. It does sound like each of the names can be pronounced in slightly different ways. So I've gone with the way that that I can say for a start. So I've tried my best to kind of get their names right. So this is Anna, who is, if we get her personality back up, she is proper, a cat lover, family orientated and home turf. And her lifetime goal is Mount Komorebi sightseer. Then we have Atsushi, whose lifetime goal is also the same, and his traits are adventurous, proper, family orientated and home turf. So he's quite similar to his mum. And then we have the son, who is Isso. I think I'm saying that right. Isso. I think I settled on Isso. Isso. He is active, and his goal is a social butterfly. Sorry, my battery's playing up. Take the battery charger out. And then we've got Hannah. And I know that's Hannah because it's the same as my name, just spelt differently. And her traits are perfectionist, and her goal is to be an artistic prodigy. So we went over that last time, but I thought I'd just kind of refresh your memory because it was a little while ago. And also to refresh my own memory. So I'm going to read you out their backstory. So the Kato family are a Japanese/Japanese American family. Ehna, she is Atsushi's mother. So Atsushi, this guy here, he moved to America for university and met his wife, and they settled over there with their family. So originally Atsushi is from Japan with his mum. So where they are right now is Japan. Mount Komorebi, I've decided in my game, is Japan. So he moved to America for university and he met his wife over there. So they settled over there and they had their family. These two twins here, and Atsushi's wife was ill and tragically died whilst the twins were young. So obviously heartbroken and needing support, he moved back to his home, his childhood home, with his mum in Japan, in Mount Komorebi, to be closer to his mum, and she wanted to help raise the children, because obviously she's very family orientated. She gets on really great with her son as well, and even though she'd only seen her grandkids, once or twice a year, because it was a lot in terms of air travel to go and visit, but she's spoken to them a lot on the phone, and she tried to be a great grandma while she wasn't living with them and keep in touch and see what's going on with their lives. So obviously, even though she was really sad as well, it was great that she was able to help her son raise the children. So the twins, they are both native in Japanese and English, because obviously they're relatively young, and their father Atsushi made a real point of teaching them about their Japanese heritage and the language, because obviously he's fluent in it because it's where he was born and raised. Both the twins have a modern look on life, but they are very respectful of their grand's devout traditional Japanese culture. She is very traditional. The dad, he's not so devout on the customs, but he is very strong on manners and etiquette and just, proper behaviour. And obviously he's very respectful of his mum's traditions also. Isao is keen to be like his dad and get outside and explore as much of Mount Konrabi as he can. Both of them are quite adventurous people. So they like to be outside, which is great because they're right next to the ski slopes. Hannah is more keen to do well in school, and she's really looking forward to getting to know her grandmother better. She thinks she'd like to be a doctor maybe when she's older. And then obviously with Atsushi, he's still trying to heal from his wife passing several years before. He's hoping being back in his childhood home and where he grew up, connecting with his old friends, will be good for him. So, yes, that is the family's backstory. Just so you can kind of know a bit more about them and what's going on with their lives. So I'm going to keep all that in mind whilst I play the game. Sorry, just keeping an eye on my timer because I don't want the video to be too long, because that's not fun. Right, so it's quite quiet. I am going to just turn it up a little bit. I'll probably just cut this bit out. I think it was because last time I had my volume on, my master volume 100%, so it was a lot louder. That's a bit better. But this time I can actually control the level between the mic and the gameplay. So okay, so I don't actually remember what I was going to do last time. I probably should have watched the end of my video to check. I think my plan was just to send them to the ski slopes, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. So let's just get all their needs sorted, and then we can head off. His fun isn't very good, but we can sort that. He'll have fun with the ski slopes. Oh, if you hear me shivering, honestly, it's so cold in England at the moment. This last week has been freezing. It's like the Antarctic. So yeah, if you hear me shivering, yeah, it's why. It's just so cold. I'm going to be getting my hot water bottle a bit later. I'm one of these people that I always have hot water bottles. Honestly, it's like a joke within my family that even in summer I have hot water bottles. See, sometimes when it's really cold, like now, I'll have multiple water bottles. So I'll have two, and then like sometimes when it's a bit warmer, I'll have one. I mean, obviously, if it's like really hot sunshine, I won't have a hot water bottle. But there are times in the summer when I'll have hot water bottles if it's not super warm. But I only have one at the moment. So yeah. Right, he's fine. So let's get him ready for slopes. I actually haven't played Sims 4 in a while either, so it's kind of a bit strange to be playing it again. I haven't actually really played any games in a little while, to be honest. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while. So I think this channel should be good for me as well, to kind of get the most out of my games. I did see that The Sims 4 did release a paranormal pack. Was it last week? It's really bad, to be honest, because usually I'm kind of all over the new releases, but I don't know, with Sims 4, like, as the years have gone on, my interest hasn't been as great. Like, there'll be times when I'm really excited for the new releases, but I think, in my opinion, out of all the, the core Sims games, Sims 1, 2, 3, 4, I think Sims 4 is probably the weakest one. I mean, it has some stuff it does great, like the graphics are obviously really great, Creator Sims really great, the building's really great, but in terms of the actual gameplay, I think it's not as strong as some of the older ones. They're still fun to be had, but I think that's part of the reason when there's a new release I'm not as excited, because the gameplay can get quite stale quite quickly. But this is why I wanted to create a really interesting backstory, so we got some more interest. Okay, what's he... That's not his outdoor wear, is it? What is he wearing? Well, those look like pyjamas. I mean, the slippers are obviously because being indoors, but come on, that can't be his. Okay, we're gonna just give him a little refresh before we go into the slopes, because it kind of looks like he's got pyjamas on a little bit. I mean, I made these Sims, so obviously it was something I chose, but let's have a look. They're not too bad. I'm trying to kind of stick in with his whole theme. I mean, with this family as well, I really kind of wanted to create different Sims than I usually do, and usually I end up giving everyone the same clothes and the same hairstyle, so I really wanted to make it different this time. I don't know, I think that's supposed to go together. I don't know. Anyway, I don't see him as a, you know, one of those Sims that has to be really, really matchy with their clothes anyway. In my head, he's not one of those people that cares too much about being really matchy. Actually, I think the shoes I had before were probably better. And then I always have to check that they have socks on. I don't know why. It's just part of my story in my head that they have to have socks. What's her outdoor wear? Okay, hers is fine. His is fine. Yeah, okay. You probably will notice quite a few jump cuts in this video you're watching, because there's a lot of loading times, obviously, but also I'd like to just cut out the bits where I'm awkward or I start rambling because obviously I'm not used to doing a gaming channel. So instead of putting you through that pain of listening to me ramble and be all awkward, I'm just going to cut it out. So there probably will be a few jump cuts. Right, so let's get ourselves off to the slopes. I mean, he's a bit... This is the problem, is because I've been dawdling. We're just going to go. So... This is kind of nice, because I haven't really explored this pack too much, so we can explore it together. I have been to this ski slope, but that's pretty much it for the pack. I've not really done anything else. Can we go here together? Let's make a group, a family group, and they can all go together. We do not need random Sims coming to our family only club. I don't know. Let's do a rainbow, that's nice. Can I just... No? Is there a bug? What's going on? Oh, it's paused. Duh. Honestly. Right. One thing I'll say as well is I was quite disappointed with this, is that you can't ride on these. I mean, I knew when I watched the trailer, I just kind of knew it was going to be a rabbit hole, because most things kind of are. I feel like I don't want to be horrible, but I just feel like all the kind of things that you kind of get excited about in the trailer, you go, oh, that looks exciting, and then, oh no, it's a rabbit hole. And the whole kind of idea was with Sims 4 that they would be getting rid of rabbit holes, and this was, you know, the whole thing about why we didn't have open world. But there still is quite a lot of rabbit holes. I mean, I got the Star Wars pack, and there's quite a bit of that's rabbit holes, and then Jungle Adventure, that's a lot of rabbit holes. Yeah. I kind of think, in my personal opinion, if we're going to get rabbit holes, I'd rather have open world. And I really liked open world. Yeah, it was a bit laggy, but I quite liked the fact that it took a while to load to begin with, and then you'd have no loading in the actual game. Whereas you have a lot more loading in Sims 4. But I mean, it's personal preference. It depends what, so, everyone's different. Everyone's different. Ooh, Anna's got a loaner snowboard from the lodge for now, but it's a little janky and doesn't feel that great. Purchase a new snowboard for her in the Bits and Bubbles vending machine for a more comfortable ride. Okay. Ooh. The festival of snow has started. Okay. Festival snow time. Show off your snow pal building prowess. That wasn't right. Show off your snow pal building prowess and spend some time playing in the snow. It's everywhere. Get the festival snow outfit. Warm, check. Stylish, check. Perfect souvenir from your trip to the slopes, check. Check out those sculptures. These works of art are completely made of snow and a lot bigger than your average snow pal. Warm up with Ikeyaki. Try something new and grab the delicious Ikeyaki sold at the festival food stall. It's not every day you get to say you ate grilled squid. Okay. Ugh, that does not sound very nice. Okay, so here's our ramp. I did notice actually when I did play this bit with the ramp, I did think that the animations for skiing were really cool, to be honest. Why are you upset? Oh, from your snowboard. Okay. Oh, let's go and see her on the bunny slope. Oh, that's cute. Yamachan. Come and... Oh, you're eating. What are you eating? Eggs and toast. Not very interesting.
Nay. Taboo. Taboo. Tribal dorm.
Is this a bunny slope? What slope's this? Ooh! A big snow Yamachan. Oh, no. Oh, that's another thing, is I always press map by mistake instead of the rotate button. The amount of times I've done that. Oh my gosh. Okay, bathroom. Now, I quite like... There's skiing, isn't there? And the other one is snowboarding. So, let's see where we are. Okay, so... Oh, I think you could do either, can't you? Yeah, go skiing, sledding, or snowboarding. What one is she doing? Why are you so upset because of your board? You shouldn't be that upset. You should be having fun. Right, she's sledding, so let's watch her do some sledding. Oh, okay. I quite liked last time. You can kind of... Let's test out... Oh, he's doing some chess. Let's do... skiing. Ooh, I can hear fireworks. Where are they coming from? Oh, look. Dinosaur. Snow dinosaur. That's pretty cool. To be honest, I will say though, like, even though they are very small, like the actual playable bits in the worlds, they are very pretty. Like with all the snow, it is very nice. And look, we can see our house from here. And what was good as well, I'm trying to find the fireworks. What was good as well with this is that there wasn't a loading screen from the house to the ski park, which I expected, to be honest, because there are loading screens constantly. So we're going to watch him do some sledding. What I will do is, as I go along as well, like each part I'll plan a bit more, so like I kind of know what I'm doing in each part. I'll kind of plan something fun for us to do, or like a storyline for that episode. It's just I'm kind of just starting at the moment, so I'm just kind of exploring what's going on. Acquire the skiing skill. Atsushi's new skill in skiing gives him access to beginner runs like the bunny slope and the easy slope with low, medium and high intensity levels. More advanced runs with more impressive tricks will unlock as he increases his skiing skill level. Okay. Does anyone else ever use the whims? I don't really bother all that much. Sometimes I will if I'm bored. I'll kind of go for them, but I often don't really bother. I kind of forget about them. I don't think they're as detailed as the ones in Sims 3. I think the Sims 3 ones were really good. They were, you know, they relied really heavily on like the traits, and you kind of really felt that it really was an extension of their thoughts rather than this so much. I mean, it's all quite basic, I suppose. It'd be nice if he kind of said, oh, I want to get this particular job or develop this particular skill, you know. Okay, what do you need? Getting right. Oh look, she's making a little snow angel. Oh no, that's not Sim. That's still cool, she's making a snow angel. Why is this not cooperating with me today? Go to the toilet, please. Is it because it's a... No, I guess it's because it's a stool rather than a... Very laggy, actually. Why is it so laggy? Ooh. I don't know if it's because of my screen recorder. Oh! Oh, look! Oh, that's so pretty. Right, okay, we are going to end now, I think. They're all heading home and feeling sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this part. I'm going to get all their moods good, and then we'll pick it up tomorrow morning with their moods better. I'm probably going to just film this next part straight after this, just while I've got the game booted up. It kind of makes sense. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week with another video. I don't know if that will be a Sims video yet or an Animal Crossing video. It'll be one of the two. I hope you all had a lovely week. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you later. Bye!